Today we're being joined by North Melbourne AFLW youngster Niamh Martin. Niamh, thanks for coming on.
Hi, Cooper. Thanks for having me.
No worries. So tell us a bit about yourself, how the opportunity from being in Ireland all the way to North Melbourne, because there's a few Irish women around in the AFLW competition as well at the moment.
Yeah, so I started football back in Ireland when I was about 12. I started playing with my primary school, and then I joined the local club, and from there I started playing with my secondary school, and then at about 13 I got onto the under 14 Tipperary team. So I've been playing our county team like all the way up along, and it has always been like a bit of fun and stuff, and I started taking it serious probably the last 2 years. And then just at the start of this year I was lucky to get a call off North Melbourne looking to see if I want to come over.
That's good. Now, am I right in saying that you were contacted originally over Instagram?
That's right, yeah. Just before I was going to bed, I was looking on Instagram, and I had a request from Reese Harwood asking if I was interested in having a chat. So it kind of went there. So yeah, it all started on Instagram.
That's a pretty cool and different, I would say, experience, because, a lot of people in AFL, AFLW would probably get the generic, meet up, phone call, all that type of stuff, meeting with managers and everything. Yeah, the good old Instagram message. So tell everyone a bit about yourself, what style of player you play like, and what type of player you play.
I'd say at home I'd be like known for probably my speed and power. So I'm trying to transfer that to my game over here. I've only been here 2 months now, so I'm still learning. But I'm enjoying it so far. But yeah, just trying to adapt every day.
That's good. So on the North Melbourne website, I had a look. They wrote that you have a high level of speed, agility, and ability to break the lines and take the game forward. Stood out to us. That's their words. Importantly, she also plays with a competitive edge. So spot on. So, sorry, what's the next one here? Thoughts on your season so far for the team, because the team's obviously done pretty strong, had a pretty strong start so far.
Yeah, we've had a great start. I suppose we've beaten every team except for Brisbane. And we only lost by 2 points, and we won the rest by double digits, so we can't complain with that. We're trying not to look too far ahead, so we're taking each team as a so hopefully we keep progressing in the way we want to. But yeah, we're not looking too far ahead.
Yeah. So how many? No. So what got you in general playing footy and get that interest? Like, you obviously got the contact, and you said you're playing in Ireland. What sparked the move? Was obviously when you were talking with the person through Instagram. What made you go, yep, I'm coming over here? Because obviously it's a tough decision to move from country to country.
Yeah. Well, I'm lucky with the family I have at home and my friends. They're very sporty as well, and they all encouraged me. But it's something that I was very excited about when I was first approached. I suppose back in Tipperary when I was younger, I used to play with Aisling McCarthy and Orlo Dwyer, and I knew that they had been very successful. So I suppose I wanted to try and follow in their footsteps. But it was nice to have the support of my family. It was tough leaving college behind. I suppose having such a good family and like best friends and everything, it made the move tough. But yeah, I can't see them again soon. But I'm enjoying it here so far.
So in the few months that you've been here, what's a week to week like for you as an AFLW player now since you've made the move?
I feel like my lifestyle has changed massively since I moved here. It's mad that my only responsibility is to go training, because I'm used to traveling to training, college, and like work at home as well. Whereas here, all I have to do, so on Tuesday, we have training from about 9 till about 4:30. And that mostly consists of like meetings, reviews from the matches the previous Sunday, like a little bit of like, we call it a flush run and a bit of upper body gym. And then on Wednesday we have proper training. So body gym before on the field for like roughly like 2 hours sometimes, and lower body gym then afterwards. And then I suppose on Friday, it's more so just preparing for the match that's to come on Sunday. So getting the team together, checking out the opposition a little bit, seeing us. And then Sunday it's game day.
It's game day then, right? Are you close to debuting yet? What's the coaches given you and kind of said that how close are you, and what is kind of getting you closer and closer to making a debut?
Look, I'm just focusing each day on like improving skills. I know the coaches gave me a little bit of feedback recently on things I need to improve on. So hopefully I'd love to debut this year, but there's always next year if not. I just need to keep digging in the heels and hopefully I'll get there this year.
So have you played any scrimmage matches for the players that haven't been selected against other opposition, or it's match sim?
The first for round 1 we actually had a time trial, so that was fun. And then the next 2 weeks we had scrimmage matches, and then we had like a little bit of a running session, and then last week we did another scrimmage match as well. So it's nice to get practice in and see what like the game standard is. So I am.
That's true. So have you, in any of the scrimmage matches, even at training or anyway back home, is there any great goals that you've kicked that have come to mind, that struck out, even if it's at training and they're not technically official, but any good goals you kicked?
No, I wouldn't say that. At home I've kicked a few all right. But no, I was on the wing for the first 2 scrimmages. And I wasn't lucky to kick one, and I was like, for the first time I was forwards just last week at that scrimmage. So still just the structure and the role. But no, not yet. Hopefully.
Now, I'm not sure if you would remember, it was about 3 weeks ago for the Adelaide Crows, Danielle Ponto. I'm not sure if you remember at Icon Park, she kicked a goal through the centre square. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I saw that all right. That was amazing.
Yeah. Would you think you'd be able to replicate that?
Oh, I'd like to think that, but no, that was a phenomenal goal. It was out. She had some boot in her, and definitely something that come true. But
do you think there's any teammates that can get that or think they can?
I suppose Jasmine Garner has like a great accurate kicker, so she'd be the one to expect to get that.
It's fair. Who do you feel is the best player in the competition through every club?
Ooh,
she might be your teammate.
Yeah, I think I'd stick with Jasmine Garner on that as well. She's so gifted.
Well, I think I know what your next answer is to this, but I've got to try it anyway. Since she's, to you, according to you, the best player in the comp, do you think who's going to win your BNF, and would you say it's Garner as well?
Yeah, absolutely. She's been outstanding for us so far. So there's no doubt about that in my mind.
Who loves the limelight and the attention at North Melbourne, or anyone that you know that's not necessarily at North Melbourne that loves the limelight, the camera, the attention, and just can't get enough of it?
I go with my housemate, Erica O'Shea. She has her signature pose when the cameras come on her.
Yeah, 'cause there's always some people that know where their camera is and they just seem to play up a little bit more than what they might normally do because they know they're getting filmed or taken photos of. AFLW Fantasy, have you heard of the game online, the AFLW Fantasy? Have you played it or know of it?
I think I heard the girls talking about it recently at training, but no, I haven't played it.
That's okay. So which teammate would you feel would pick themselves in that competition? Who would be a teammate that go, I'm going to put my captain on myself, I'm going to pick myself at least?
I wouldn't really pick any of the girls for that. They're all very modest. But yeah, no, I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for you for that one.
That's okay. Do you think, is there anyone that after the game's done, as soon as the game's over, they go straight to the AFL app and check their stats?
Not that I've seen. No, they lock up the phones So
Okay.
after game ritual, so we're all singing and enjoying the atmosphere afterwards. So I don't see any of that either.
That's good. Any nicknames?
For me?
Yeah, for you.
They struggled with my name at the start. I still get a bit of Niamh. A few people, Marty. I've given up on my name over here, so when I go for a coffee, I just say Jane because it's easier. It takes time to spell it and everything, so I just say Jane.
That's true. Any coach's pet?
Ooh. No, I'll go with the safe answer again. There's no pets.
Yeah, I remember in an interview you did with Erica and Ashleen, I'm not sure, 100% sure on the other person, but you did an interview on the North Melbourne website, and you were talking about food that you like, and you're saying you're very picky. Is there any foods that you like in particular?
Yeah, I actually am starting to try out new things here. My favorite treat to go to at the moment is yochi. We don't have anything like that at home. It's like yogurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that was like go-to treat over here. It's mad, like we're so far apart, Ireland and Australia, like distance-wise, but it's actually quite similar. It's not that different. So we're looking at that sense.
That's good. Now, I really appreciate you coming. So I've got one final question for you. Who in the competition, it can be a North Melbourne player, could be a player outside of North Melbourne, who is the most underrated player in the competition that doesn't get talked about as much, like the Sparkuses, the Monique Contis, the girls like that at the top echelon, Jasmine Garner, for example, as well. So who's someone probably not as mentioned as much as them that deserves the recognition that you feel doesn't?
I think Mia King is brilliant. She's tough and powerful. She's someone that definitely stands out to me.
I really appreciate you, Niamh, coming on. It's a good answer too. I really appreciate you coming on, and all the best for the rest of the season. Hopefully the girls, well, they will make finals at this rate. Go deep into finals, and you get that debut and potentially play with the girls later on in the season as well. So appreciate you coming on.
Thanks, Cooper.
No worries.